so this is the other video I want to do. I know this picture's been out for a little bit. I don't know if anyone's seen it or not, but this is another thing, a little teaser for Fear Itself. You know, the big Marvel event coming in April. So here's the image. It's not like Do You Fear Anything. It's a completely new story arc. Not story arc, completely new thing. And look, and here we have, as you can tell, Hulk, Colossus, and the Thing. Well, excuse me, Ben Grimm, because I don't like calling, him the Thing. I like calling him Ben. And it says, "Who are the worthy?" And they're all reaching for a hammer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are they all reaching for Thor's hammer? Well, to me, that doesn't look like Thor's hammer at all. I mean, look. Let's take a look at it. The handlebar is longer, and there's ridges on the hammer. It looks more like a battle mace, if you ask me. So did Thor? I mean, not Thor. Did Odin create another hammer? Is that what we're hinting at? And one of these guys is going to wield it. That's something I want. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, is this a new hammer we're looking at? Because there's only right now there's only 2 hammers. There's 3 hammers if you count Thunderstrike's hammer. The Storm, and the other one's Stormbreaker from Beta Ray Bill, and the other one's Mjolnir that's Thor's hammer. So this could be, like I said, a new hammer, and one of these 3 guys is going to be able to wield it. One of them is going to be worthy enough to pick up this hammer. Me personally, I think I'm going to say Colossus might wield it, because it has to be someone who can be worthy of it, not the strongest. People saying it's the Hulk. Now, Hulk's done a lot of good, as you know. He's got his team going. The Hulk family. They're doing a lot of good. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, Hulk's the strongest there is, but is he the worthiest there is? There's the question. I mean, Hulk did some bad during, as we all know, Hulk did a lot of bad in World War Hulk, so that might count him out. Let's move on to Colossus. Now, like I said, Colossus might be the one to take the hammer. He's not the strongest out of the 3 of them, but I think he might be the worthiest, because, well, he's actually had, like, the most noble heart. He's one of the most noble X-Men. I mean, he's done some bad in the past about joining Magneto and the Acolytes, but really, he didn't know where to go. The legacy virus took everything from him. But he still, despite all that, he rose above all of it and became a force of good. I mean, like a major one of the core. He's one of the most iconic X-Men. He's one of my favorite X-Men. He's a very strong-willed character, and I think he might be able to wield this possible new hammer. And finally, the Thing. Now, I guess stop calling the Thing. Ben Grimm. Now, he's probably the second strongest out of the 3 of these characters, and he's been a force for good since day one. Always pure, one of the probably the purest of heart out of the Fantastic Four, because all of them have some even Johnny had some baggage to him. In the Fantastic Four, Ben hasn't hardly done anything wrong or anything to hurt anyone. And if he was either mind-controlled into it or forced into doing something he didn't want to do. So he's actually my second bet to use this new hammer. But also, I'm really interested into this new of where in Fear Itself, of where this new hammer came from, and why is it going to choose one of these 3 characters? That's the big question I want to ask. But you guys tell me of which one of these 3 might be able to wield this hammer, and what do you think of this new hammer in general, and what do you think what it can do? And furthermore, do you think it's going to stay with with the character it chooses after Fear Itself is over? And how do you think it's going to change up the Marvel Universe itself, along with the character? So that's the big question I want to ask, because this is Fear Itself looks like it's going to change everything, and it looks like I saw another picture. I should have got it and should have put it up here, but apparently Dracula is going to play a part in this. that he's also going to have his own story to it, and he's going to actually be a part of Fear itself. So that's going to be interesting to see. The Lord of Vampires finally get some limelight again, like Marvel gave him a lot of spotlight in the 70s. Now he's after Death of Dracula, and Curse of the Mutants, he's back in action, with a new look. Victor Gischler gave him a new look and all that, but I'm just ranting now. This is what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it. I'm pretty sure Colossus is gonna use this hammer, but I could be wrong. One of these they've done. All three characters have been a major force of good, and they're probably the three strongest. Not counting Juggernaut, because he's evil again. These three are the three strongest heroes in the Marvel universe. Not counting Sentry or Nova, since he's dead now, which I hate. But I'm interested. But you guys tell me of who's gonna use this hammer and what do you think of this hammer. And I'm out.